Hi friends, and welcome back to Lily's reading. Today we're going to do a general love reading for all the fire zodiac signs. So for those of you who don't know, the fire zodiac signs are the Aries, Leo, and the Sagittarius. The way I will be reading them is this pile here is going to be Aries, this pile here is going to be Leo, and then this pile here is going to be Sagittarius, all right? I will be picking up the cards. I will be showing you guys on the camera as we get closer, as I start doing the reading, not getting closer. But I also do want to point out that what I will be doing in the back, I will be using the Romance Angel Oracle deck. In front of that, I'm using the hidden truth of what your person might want to tell you. And then here in the front of that, I'm going to be using the Angel Tarot deck. It's your person's energy. And in front of that, the pink that you see, I'm going to be using the Tarot of Gentle Dawn, the pink tarot. And that is going to be your energy. It's the way that Spirit has taught me to do this reading, and I will continue to do this until Spirit says, okay, Lee, it's time for you to change your reading. All right, so now let's dive in and see where you guys are at. All right, so with the Oracle, it says this could be the one. You have already met the romantic partner you seek. All right, so I feel like you either are with this person, you're talking to this person has passed you on a lifetime, within your years of growing. And I feel like the message that is coming through here is says, I can't stop thinking about you. You and I were too young. See that right there? You might have known your person when you were younger. You might have felt a really big connection. You might have felt a soul connection, and you might have not understood why. This person could have also been your best friend, but when you're young, you don't see things, the way that you see things now, and the both of you probably weren't ready for each other. All right, and I can honestly tell you through example, I'm a Leo myself, but I can tell you through example that I've met my lifetime person, and my person was not ready for me, and maybe this is what happened to you when you were younger. Your person was not ready for you. You don't know if it's time. Maybe your person is circling back around. Maybe universe is putting you guys in front of each other again one more time to see how things go. So here we have is your person's energy is your person is about to make a very tough decision. They're very indecisive if they should do this, right? Because the Ace of Wands is another chance, a new beginning. It's passion. It's a lot of love. So they're looking at you as in you are someone that they can see themselves with. But I feel like they're a bit afraid. I feel like that's why the blindfolds are on, is because they're going to take a chance and they don't know where this is going to go. But there's also the Two of Cups here, where a lot of people do use that as a soulmate card. Could be soulmate, could be twin flame, could be just a soul connection is what I really like to use. So your person's going to take a chance, and they're going to come to you, and they're going to tell you that they are interested in you. And you know what I see here with your type of energy, it's almost like you're going to be just as happy as they are. So it's like you guys are both going to surprise each other. The Hierophant is doing things correctly. It's learning, it's a teaching, it's learning through someone else. It's getting some information that is wise. It's a way of upbringing as well. And I feel like the Four of Wands is, but you might look for marriage, you might want a label. And I feel like your person, they're going to give this to you. It's a stability is what they're going to give. The Ace of Cups is a lot of love that is here, but you also might have some questions. It's really crazy because in a lot of my decks, there is no cup that has holes in it. There's just a very big cup with a lot of water symbolizes emotions. And I feel like maybe your friend in the past, you might need some closure, you might want an understanding, you guys might have some questions that might make you a little bit emotional, as to like what happened. And I feel like this is, you have some questions and you're wanting some answers too. But I feel like everything, in all honesty, is going to go really well in this. I'm also going to be clarifying and throwing down more using let me show you, the Light Seers Tarot. This is my go-to, one of my favorite. I'm an intuitive reader, so I need pictures to help me through your readings. I don't really focus on what the bottom words say. I say if you can read, I mean, a lot of you, if you're trying to read, I've heard a lot of, they're like, I feel like I know what it means, but I don't really know, and I need the book to look at. Yeah, you can use a book, or you can just use your intuition and just play with it. It's by belief. Reading tarot is very, very easy. And if I can do it, everybody else, I mean, come on, man, you guys can all do it too. Excuse me. Spirit guides and angels, tell us more to the story. Nine of Cups. It's an abundance, all right? Oh my God, honestly, this is actually so beautiful, because here we have is the Nine of Cups. Is more to the story. You're going to be very, very happy with your person. The both of you are going to be riding this wave, and it stems from more than just a honeymoon, is what I feel. It's going to be more, and as the time goes on, you will be fulfilling more of your cups, all right? Hanged Man is looking at something from, you know, every angle, looking at it from both sides. You know, look at your person's side, find out what your person went through, have an understanding. Your person's going to be doing the same thing. You guys are both within reach of everything that you want down here, and that reach is happiness. That reach is fulfillment. That reach is, I mean, it's a star. It's the wish fulfillment. You have two cards that are speaking to you, and they're divine cards, and they're telling you, Spirit is saying, if you can both understand each other, listen to each other, be patient with each other, then you will find that fulfillment that you're looking for. All right, so let's get some advice, Spirit guides and angels. Even though I don't feel like we need any advice, I always just like to throw down some advice anyways. Let's get some advice for this relationship, Spirit guides and angels. Be patient. Temperance is be patient with your person, because you're both going through a lot. So you both have anxiety. You've both been there. You've both been around the block. But this is something that is going to definitely work. This is stability. You're older. You're wiser. You have more information. You guys have so much to share with each other. And it's not just a little bit of time. It's over time. You guys will share more with each other. All right. So honestly, congratulations. This is a very beautiful reading, and I wish you all the very, very best. Let's jump over to the Leo and find out what's going on here. Leo, you have the card that says, the oracle card that says, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life, all right? So divine timing might be telling you to hold on. Just hold on, because you're waiting for a love, or you're looking for a love, or you might be walking away from a specific love. And I mean, here's the hidden message. You came closer to me. No, sorry, you came closer than anyone. I want to feel that way again. So someone let you close, but they didn't let you too close into their life, and it might have confused you. All right, so they're saying though that they really did appreciate you, and you know, if you're choosing to wait for them, they might be worth the wait. But in honesty, I'm gonna be real. I always say, don't stop living your life while your person is living their life, because you need to have a life. You need to learn. You need to grow too. Okay, so that's one of my rule of thumb, is don't stop your life for anyone. You'll be on pause. What if this person comes back in 2-3 years? You don't know that, all right? So here we have here is the energy of your person. We have the High Priestess, all right? The High Priestess, oh, you know what? I want to go back to Aries. And I do this a lot. I don't know why. I think I get ahead of myself. But in Aries, I do want to say that, you know, you guys could be working with, you have air, fire, and water in here. So you could be working with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could also be working with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then your water is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, okay? So now let's jump forward again back into the Leo. Leo, you have High Priestess. Leo, you could be working with the Cancer, okay? You have the Justice here, which you could be working with a Libra, and then you have the water, which is your cups. You could be working with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, okay? So now, when it comes to your High Priestess, I feel like, you know, High Priestess is very using their inner intuition, using their voice to guide them to what they feel deep down inside. Now your person can be coming to you, your person can be coming back and forth, is the energy that I feel, because they don't understand why that they're in love with you. They might not even be admitting that they're in love with you if they keep going or doing that back and forth. And the reason why I say the back and forth, it's because I feel like sometimes they ghost you with this card here. But the Justice is like they try to set things to be fair for the both of you. They try to, you know, truth and fairness is very important to them. If you have questions, they will answer your questions. But I also feel like sometimes they can be a little bit selfish in some ways, because you have this, you know, your person is still mourning. They're mourning a loss, they're mourning something, but yet they're coming to you. So it's like they can't figure out why or what you do entices them, but yet they're still thinking and clinging onto their past, not even realizing that there's 2 cups right there in back of them, you know, because they're looking at, you know, the spilt milk that's here. And it also feels like a ghosting. Sometimes when you get the Hermit card, this is not a Hermit card, but when you get a Hermit card, and that's kind of what this reminds me of, Hermit card can be the card of ghosting. So it's like maybe your friend, you know, your person comes to you, it's like they do it in spurts. They come to you, they leave, they come to you, they leave, you know what I'm saying? Or even with texting and calling, talking, conversations, you know, it's like your person lets you in, but your person was in love before. So it's really hard for them to understand that they can love more, they can love again, but it's like they're not willing to accept it. Or if they let their guard down, they might feel like they're failing the person that they used to love. I don't really understand this type of energy, but it does feel like an energy of back and forth. But they do have justice, where they will be making things fair between the both of you. So whether you guys end up together, you guys end up fair, they will give you an understanding of why they treat you the way that they treat you. Now here you are, this is your energy, and you have the 6 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, and then you have the 5 of Swords. Here is because of what your person is doing to you. It's almost like you're kind of like just giving them a little bit. You're not really giving them the full story. You're only giving them what they need to know, because it's like you feel like, you know, you feel like you're being left out in the cold. And that's where this is at, is the 5 of Pentacles. You feel like you're being left out in the cold. You feel like your person has, you know, kind of shut you down. They're not really telling you much. So what they're not telling you, you're not telling them. So I feel like you're kind of matching their energy in the same sense. And it's the 5 of Swords. You're exhausted. You don't know what to do, but yet you know that you're going to keep going back to this. So this is someone that, you know, has either, you know, piqued your interest, or someone that you love, but you're, you know, the conversations that you're having might not be the correct conversations, because you might want more and your person can't give you more, but your person is willing to show you that they love you. It's very weird. I don't really understand this. If this is you, please do comment, say that you claim it, tell me what's going on, because I mean, like, I'm at a loss of words. You're matching their energy. You don't want to let them go. They don't want to let you go. But yet, somehow, you guys are both living in 2 separate corners of the world. Make it make sense, you guys. All right, let's dive in a little bit deeper. Spirit guides and angels. And, you know, your oracle says it's worth waiting for. So I feel like this person is going to double back around, right? So I feel like there's a lot of things to be talked about. There's a lot of things that are blocking you, blocking your person as well. It's like the struggle. Someone feels like they're drowning. Someone feels like they're in depression. Someone feels like, you know, it's a weight that is being carried on their shoulder, which is why you guys keep walking 2 separate paths, but your paths are kind of parallel to each other, which I feel like this could be your person. This can be your soulmate. But here we have is the 5 of Pentacles, where, you know, there's poverty, there is something that we're afraid that maybe like one of the, like maybe there really isn't stability here between the both of you guys, and maybe, you know, that's what's going on, to where the Page of Wands is, but there might be passion, there might be sex, there might be, you know, creativity. The Page of Wands is maybe your person reaches out to you when they want something from you. It's so weird. Please do let me know. Spirit guides and angels, what is your advice? Actually, I want to know what there is to learn in all of this. Spirit guides and angels, what is the learning in all of this? What is my Leo supposed to be learning from this? Oh man, 5 of Cups is you're supposed to be learning to let go. Let go of your emotions. Let go of what's bothering you, no longer deserving of your attention, because you do have a cup of love that is right behind you. And again, that was the same thing that I saw. I think it was, let me see which one it was. Oh, I'm sorry. I saw it in, it wasn't, yeah, right here. I thought it was the swords right here. But it's the cups again, right? We're crying over spilt milk, what could have, should have, would have. And it's the same thing right here is the Five of Cups. She is getting rid of things that are no longer concerning with her, you know, and it's making space for something new to come into your life. And this is your learning, because you keep accepting the little things, you know, you keep accepting knowing that you can have much more. You keep accepting this person coming back and forth. You keep accepting, you know, the stupidity, because you're in love. You know, and when you're in love, it's really hard for you to decipher what you really want. Do you want someone who keeps telling you that they don't want you? Do you want someone who keeps walking in and out of your life? Someone who, you know, is, I don't know, someone who doesn't live next to you or texts you every now and then? If that's the type of love that you want, then you've got a hard learning. So spirit guides and angels, because if you guys let go, you'll see what is there for you. There is a love. There's a type of love that is so pure, but you're going to have to let go of your past. The spirit guides and angels, what is your advice? I was going to give that to you, but I felt like I wasn't, like it wasn't right. Advice. Yep, here we go. Okay. So Spirit is saying that there is a love that is coming to you. There is a love that is going to be taking its time. There's a love that might be going slow. They're going to whine. They're going to dine you, right? That is one of the messages that I'm seeing. The other message that I'm seeing is King of Swords is someone who only sees in black and white. It's either this or that, right? You're not willing to open your mind. You're not willing to see that there is something else out there for you. And it's like you're kind of stopped and you kind of like keep waiting on this person. It's like a fantasy. You're waiting for this person to change who they are, what they want in your life. And, you know, Page of Cups is wet feet, cold feet, we're in and out. So Spirit is saying you can think, you know, in black and white, you know, but there's always going to be an in and out. Or you can find that one person that is interested in you, you know, and that one person that is, because I feel like a lot of you have someone else that is out there that is courting you, and you can let that person court you. You can let that person show you what it's like to feel alive. This person is not going to be rushing into anything. They're not, you know, they don't have an agenda. They just want to be with you, genuinely want to know you. All right, so I'm going to leave this where it is. You guys have a lot to think about, and then I'm going to move on to the Sag. All right, so Sag, it says let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Okay, so you might be harvesting some deep energy, or you might be going through something, and you might feel like you're alone in this world. And Spirit is saying it's okay for you to tell your friends, tell the ones that you trust, because those are why you have best friends or a soul tribe. Tell the people that you trust, and, you know, get their advice. If you're not looking for advice, then tell them you just need to vent. That's it. You need to vent, and you're not looking for advice. All right, so here we have is your person is saying, I regret lying to you. I feel you leaving me behind. All right, so there's definitely something going on that your person did to you, and it's very hurtful, and you're harvesting all of this and you don't know what to do. All right, so I feel like also, because I see the Four of Wands, this could be a marriage too as well. You guys could also have kids. I feel the world is it's almost like your person was looking for success, because this is your person's energy. Your person is looking for something new. They're looking to close a chapter. They're looking for happiness. They're looking for stability. They want marriage. They could be in this marriage with you. Could also show that, you know, they thought that they were happy with you. But it also shows that, like, it's like they needed some type of a balance. So, you know, they might have lied to you, and it might have been big enough for you to not trust them anymore. here we have is your type of energy. Your type of energy, I feel like you're mad, you're disappointed, there's something that's definitely going on, because you want, it's like the tower is here. The tower is a split between the both of you. You might want a divorce. There's something, because you're so upset that the Fool is like, you're telling yourself, you know what, I can move forward. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to start my own journey. But you know, the Fool is also someone who takes risks. They're scared to do what they're doing, and you know, it's something that you're like, you know what, nope, I'm done. I'm setting my foot down. I'm not going to hear this bull crap anymore. But then you have the Six of Cups. The reason why you're so disappointed and you're so hurt is because you might have been with your person for a very long time, thinking of childhood memories, bringing up childhood memories, you know, what you guys set out and you planned for, and now you feel like your entire life is in an uproar, right? You guys could be dealing with, because you have the World, Fire, and Earth in here, you could be dealing with, the World is all signs, just to let you know. Fire is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and then you have the Earth, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But again, the World is all signs. So take this message and all of these messages, if this is your story, take this story. Don't concentrate so much on the sign, is what I'm getting ready, well, or what I was trying to say. So there's something going on. Spirit guides and angels, let's dive a little bit deeper. Tell us more to this story. Tell us more to this story. So I feel like your person is in a deep regret. I feel like your person is like, shit, this is the one I'm letting get away. I feel like your person is, they have remorse for what they've done. And the Magician is the alchemist of the world. The Magician sends, they give and they take, right? They are to make sure that there's an equal give and take imbalance too as well. They are sending skills, like the both of you have a set of skills, and the skills that it is you could be having a really heightened intuition, and you could have known something very deep down inside. I also feel like what they were sending you is Spirit was telling you that, you know, maybe you could do better. Maybe your person was seeking other things other than you. They could have been recreational things. They could have been drinking. It could have been something with work. Maybe they started flirting with someone. It's something that was big enough to make you say, you know what, that I don't want this anymore. Spirit was giving you red flags, all right? And Spirit will never, ever turn their back on you. But I feel like in some ways, because you're so disappointed, you don't know what to do, and you might actually be mad with the universe, because you're saying, like, why does this always happen to me, right? We always blame our God, a higher power. We always blame someone. Why does this happen to me? But the Knight of Swords is, it's like someone is in remorse because they're letting the motorcycle get away, where it's like, damn, like, what did I do? So I feel like your person, they know what they did, but it's kind of hard for them to try to, you know, talk to you at this moment. Spirit guides and angels, give us just a little bit more. If this is your story, please do let me know, because for some reason I feel like there's just two types of stories. We have the Empress, we have the Nine of Wands, and then we have the Eight of Swords. It's in underneath you have the Seven of Cups. So the Empress is the birth of a brand new idea. It's a motherly figure. It's using that feminine energy of yours. It's walking into something new, but it's always like, you know, looking at these two, it's like with your person, even though it's like maybe there's like a face to this, it's like even though that things look like they're all okay on the outside, you might be feeling like you're dying in the inside. Maybe, you know, you can reverse energies if you want. Maybe you were the one that was seeking because there was nothing in your marriage that was, you know, making you happy. But either way, I feel like the Nine of Wands is a cause for a battle. it's going back, it's taking your person back, but there's a cause for a battle. So I don't feel like this is the first time that your person has done this. I feel like your person might be lying about many things, to where they could be playing the victim, and you've just about had enough. And I think that's where I'm feeling that wrath of energy, like, nope, we're done, we can't, I'm exhausted. The spirit guides and angels, what is your advice? It's time for you to heal, is what Spirit is saying, because you are, you've had an inner battle inside of you for a very long time. The sun is telling you that it's time for you to heal, and it's going to take a lot of strength and a lot of courage for you to keep your foot on the ground. But this is probably your best bet, because you need to start thinking about you than, thinking about others. And I think that's why it says in your oracle deck is to, the oracle card is to let your friends help you, even though you don't really tell your friends much. It's find the ones that you can lean on, because they're gonna help you out of this, okay? Because the Five of Wands is an inner battle for happiness. 10 of Cups, inner battle for happiness. What are you doing? It's because you're scared. You might feel like, you've been in this marriage or relationship for a very long time, that you just found comfort. And it's really hard, but at this point, you're just kind of done and tired. Why make yourself stuck? All right, you guys, this is your advice. I'm going to leave this where it is. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you for helping me, for following me, for liking, for commenting. It's just helping me on my journey, really. It means a lot to me. It's very special to me. This weekend, if you guys are in the North Shore area, or you're coming up to the North Shore area, I will be working a fair at the Holiday Inn as one of the readers. I will be there with Pyramid Books. We are permanently closed. A lot of you guys have been reading up on that. Pyramid Books is permanently closed, but we are doing a fair with Zuzus. And yeah, there will be a bunch of other people that are there, so come down and say hello, get your reading, let me know that you watched me. That will be something big, and I would be, truly grateful for that. So it will be at the Holiday Inn on Route 1. I don't really have the address at this moment. I should have written it down to tell you guys, but yeah, I will be there. If you look up Zuzu, then you'll probably find it. It's all over. She's been posting everywhere. She's been on Facebook. If you guys follow me on Facebook, I have been posting as well there. I don't really post a lot these days, except for TikTok and YouTube, just because I've been very busy. My boys have graduated. We've been doing summer things, and it gets really hard when you got your own readings to do, and I have a job as well, a nighttime shift. So just be patient with me, and I will give you guys the readings as I throw them up there. But seriously, thank you all. If you're interested and want to know the address of where I will be doing my readings, as well as everybody else, because it's not just me, there's going to be a lot of other people there selling incense, stones, tarot cards, self-help things that you can get. I think there's going to be, I think it's called apocryphy. I don't know, I'm saying it wrong. Thank you, Mercury in retrograde. But there's going to be a ton of things. Just inbox me, and I will give you the address, and I will give you the information so you can look it up yourself and see if you're interested. All right, you guys, thank you for hanging in, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye.